Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. It helps me out massively. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this. It's Nathan here, and it's time for the newest video. What is up, Self Squad? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. Okay, guys, so this is actually just a guide on the new Reservoir Raid talents. As you may have noticed, they did come out recently, and a few people have been curious on what ways they should be trying to branch out. Now, I have made this, which tells you what all of them exactly say. So you can see, obviously, what skills do what and how much % of a boost you get. You can find this inside my Discord. It is also on my YouTube in this video, of course. So you can take a quick screenshot or you can go into my Discord and grab it. All of these pictures will be inside my Discord if you are wanting to grab them under the Reservoir Raid talent section. Now, we're going to go through what sort of strategies you should be employing when it comes to these talents and why they are actually so good. I think this will not just make the Reservoir Raid more tactical, because obviously it's not always going to be the stronger players which are going to be winning now. Because when it comes to Reservoir League, as you know, a Super Alliance will pretty much always win if you can't knock them out of any buildings or water tanks. Now, with this strategy, you can start implementing it where you can knock them out of specific buildings just by having the rally enhancement. So we will go through the 4 different types of players which I would recommend, in my personal opinion, on how to build your talent tree. So to start off with, we're going to start off with, this is another picture which I have done a short, explanation of each one of the abilities. If you are wanting to grab this, as I said, it will be in my Discord. Now, we're going to be going through, as I said, the stronger rally leads to begin with. Now, all the ones in the middle are amplifications for all the buildings. So the first 2 only have 1 level. And as you can see in this, they're 2% attack and defense amplification. Then the 4 inside the center are the munitions, the center, the WPPs, and the water treatment centers. So there are 4 of the main buildings which you are going to be wanting to focus on. And level 1 gives you 1% bonus, level 2 gives you 2% bonus on attack and defense amplifications. The 2 slight side ones, which have 1 level 1, give you 2% attack amplifications on solar and helipad. Don't forget, you might just want to solo one of those buildings, get that timer rolling, and then leave when someone else is in there. So this is why it's so important for the rally leads to grab this. Now, the rally capacity, once you get to this point, it doesn't really matter, because usually the rally leads have way past that rally capacity. It does vary depending on state, I have noticed. Some states had 80, 160k on the levels with a 1.1 million rally cap and so on and so forth. But as I said, your rally cap for rally leads are all past that. Even your backup leads are all past that. So you won't really need to worry about it. Now, the reason why you go top left is because that gives you control time reduction when it comes to taking a building. So it doesn't decrease it by 40%. If you're not holding the solar power station, obviously it's a 3-minute timer. Now 40% of that is 1 minute 45. Is it? It's something around there. Control time. Now, obviously, when you get the solar power station, it does reduce it down to 1.5 minutes. Now, if you take off 40% of that, it ends it with 54 seconds. So let's say you've got a solar power station, you solar a building, you're going to control it in 54 seconds. That means they'd have to set a 1-minute rally, and by the time it actually hits, you will control the building. So that is very important, especially when it comes to the center fight. You quickly speed into center, make sure you got some decent fuel inside that. They're not knocking you out, you're getting the first occupation bonus. So as I said, great boost to have top left for the stronger leads. Now, when it comes to your backup leads, the weaker leads, you're going to be wanting to go on the right-hand side. Now, the right-hand side, if I show you the other image, gives you a 10, 20, 30, 40% damage bonus when rallying, when your rally is weaker. than the opponents. It does vary on how strong you are. If there's a bigger gap, then it will reach the 40%. If it's a smaller gap, it might not reach the 40% damage increase. Now, next we're going to go over joiners, because everything else is going to be the exact same. You're still wanting those attack amplifications, just in case you do see that there's a little chance that you'll be able to solo or rally out any one of the buildings. Any one of them could be helping. Okay, or you could even be double rallying, so you're being used to double rally with someone else. Now, next we're going to go with the joiners. This is my personal preference. So, these two give your rally and attack and defense amplification. So if you join a rally, you'll get 0.25 or 0.5 attack rally amplification. Obviously 0.5 if you got both of them, as I said. Now on the one on the top right, this one does vary on how strong your how old your state is. The older the state, the higher percentage it is. I noticed in some states this was 6%, some were 4%, some were 2%. So depending how old and how new your state is, it does change. Now, if I go back to the previous picture, you will see that in the older states, you got a 6 or 12% health or lethality bonus. Now, this stacks up to 6 times. 6 times. That can give you a 36 or a 72 health and lethality bonus when joining a rally. That is huge. If you get 6 joiners with that, with this, with that, then you're getting a 3% and a 72% bonus. So as I said, that is huge. Now, not just that, you're going to be wanting to fill rallies, not just next to them. Quite often, people are filling across the map. It happens so much, so much. And that's the reason why I recommend this. It adds a 50 to 100% march speed when joining rallies. Honestly, I'm not going to say how much that actually would help most of the time. It'll save rally lead 2k biocaps per person they are about to speed into that rally. Every time, I'm not going to lie, that's just a saving. You're already getting 1 level, you may as well get the 2nd level on it. Now, next I recommend the 10-20% wounded reduction when hit. How many times has someone been hit and then pretty much been zeroed? That 20% reduction can be huge. Quite often I see people losing 600,000 troops by getting hit once. That 20% will keep you 120,000 troops. You get hit 4 times. You're still saving quite a few troops from being absolutely annihilated. It might give you an extra march or 2 inside the fight. Honestly, I personally recommend this because it would help a lot of people not get zeroed so quickly. You might quickly be able to pull out after 1 hit or 2 hits when they're trying to speed into you, but honestly, if you don't have time to do it, you're going to get hit, and that will help. So many people get burned. Next, on the solo points, I don't think any of that matters. I personally don't think any of that matters. It's so easy to get 180,000 points. Not just that, if it's depending on winning or losing a fight, or winning or losing the game, solo points aren't going to matter because you get double points for winning, double rewards for winning, shall I say. Now, next on the Relocate, personally, I think you should put 1 on that. Obviously, it reduces it by 10%, but I don't think it's going to make the end of the world. So both of those two, I would put 1 on. The reason why I put 2 on the next one is, let's say your building just got hit. A 3,000 puddle is next to you. That 100% march speed can change them getting 3,000 to you getting 3,000. I know the very top one, which has 4, gives you a 20% increase on how much you get. So if there is 3,000 water, you're going to get 200 water extra. But I don't think that's quite as important. That takes 4 points to get 20% extra water. So personally, I'd put the 2 on the march speed, because getting the water before them could save them. It'll stop them getting 3,000 and you getting 3,000. So much more important than that 20%. Now, the one above that, the one above which still has the 2 on it, that will give you 20% more when it comes to water tanks. Now, personally, I think water tanks are a huge saving. So that's the reason why I'd put both levels into that. So this is how I would put a joiner skill. I don't think the other skills matter so much. Getting stat increase, I'm not going to lie, if a main wants to burn me, the main's going to burn me. So I'd prefer have the healing. So I don't think the other ones are going to help massively. So that's how I would personally have my tree. Now, if you're going in, it does say alts for water drops because some people do add alts. And now these are just really to try and pour in, grab the water when something's getting hit. It stops you from getting moving away from the water tanks. This is usually for smaller alliances. But you can have the slightly weaker players also having this. I know the 20% healing might help, but I'm not going to lie. When it comes to weaker players, you're just going to constantly be burnt. Because it's not just elites which can burn you, it's pretty much anyone at this point. So, personally, I would go 2-2-1-2. Now, this is because you want the amplifications, just in case you do get into you probably will join a rally here and then, and getting those boosts will help the rally win. They are massive help. You got to get the little march speed to be able to get to that. Now, on that side, because you are primarily there for water droplets, you want the 4 on the top and the 2 for the march speed. Everything else will help slightly. The gathering water, I don't think will on water tanks. If there's an open water tank and you can sneak in there, then do it. But I'm not gonna lie, most of the times water tanks are all full. The solo points, doesn't really matter either. The relocator can help, 10% quicker to be able to relocate around. So that one can help. But the rest of them, nah. Personally, you want to get as much water from the water droplets as you can. Quite a few alliances do this. They'll have a couple of designated players at the end to do that. So this is how I do the water droplets. And still have the amplification because that helps the rallies. It says 6 people. Some rallies you can only fit 6 people in. So you are going to be needing that. Okay, guys. Obviously, each one of these are for 16 points. People may pick a different route, but this is personally how I would do it. If you are wanting any of these pictures, any of these guides, then they are inside my Discord. You can join. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are watching this on YouTube, where I'm going to be posting it, then the link into my Discord will be in the description. Okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Much love to you all, and I shall see you guys next time. Have a good night, guys, and peace.